What's up, Collective Fam? It's your boy Tony the Toy Rat, back with another rigorous resin review for new PVC, pre-owned or preview. Boom. Today I want to talk toy. Let's talk Venom. And really, we're going to talk statues. Before we get to the statue, I want to talk a little bit about the Venom continuity and how he wound up where he is and that sort of thing. So, first thing to note is Spider-Man has the host of iconic supervillains, from Dr. Octopus and Green Goblin to the Lizard and Craven, but the most prolific of his villains is Venom, which is why I get a little upset when I watch Sony's version and the anti-hero that he has become. I think that sucks. I think it's a horrible version, and then they should sell both Spider-Man and Venom back to Marvel so they can fix and hold on to the continuity the way it's supposed to be. So one of the first things to mention is he got here to Earth and bonded with Peter Parker, which is why you get that giant spider on his chest. Now, in the movies, he doesn't have that spider on his chest because, well, they retconned him and made it some stupid story. The movies are not good. That's my personal opinion. They suck. The only thing that's been good about one of them is the end scene where they refer it back to Marvel where he's looking at Peter Parker. That's it. So let's talk about how he came to be. The coolest fact about the black suited Spider-Man is that it actually came from a reader. That's right. Somebody's reading the comics and contacts Marvel comic books and says something about the black Spider-Man. I believe his name is Randy Schueller. So shout out to Randy Schueller for coming up with the black suited Spider-Man. And at the time, Jim Shooter, who was editor-in-chief over at Marvel, wound up purchasing the idea for the black suited Spider-Man for $220. So good job, Jim. Good job, Marvel Comics. And over the years, through a host of different artists, they came up with a more full lined out story, and the symbiotes became a part of the black suit. And so the first appearance that you'll see of Venom is actually in Amazing Spider-Man 299, and that is this book right here. So it's in the plastic, and I'm trying to avoid that shine, but we'll pop one up on screen so you can see. And at the end of this book, he scares the living hell out of Mary Jane Watson so much that she doesn't want to sleep in her apartment that night. Peter comes home in his black suit and he has to reveal it's his face just so she knows it's actually him. But the full version of Venom doesn't show up into 300, comic book number 300. Both 299 and 300 were penciled by the Godfather, the Todd Father, Todd McFarlane, one of my favorite artists of all time, which is really what made him look the way he looks today. Okay, so if you want to back up on that, there are several statues that are available for you to love and admire for the rest of your life from Venom. There is a Diamond Select, which is $49.99. There is a Diamond Select Premier, which jumps up considerably to $424.99. There is a limited edition sideshow piece that starts at around $650. So we opted for the model that is just slightly a hair above the Diamond Select standard for $49.99 at $99.99. And this, and I love to say the word for this manufacturer because I don't know if I'm doing it right, but this is Kotobukiya. Kotobukiya has a whole host of Marvel statues that they come up with, and they are fantastic. They do an excellent job with the sculpt. Now, this particular artist is Taki Miyama. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm sorry, Mr. Miyama, but you did a great job with the Venom statue. So the box that it comes in, and you want to be aware of this if you want to keep your boxes. Keep them away from people with knives. We opened up this box and I left it on the table, and some people with very sharp knives needed to test, hence all the marks that you see there. Now, if you wanted to keep the box and you wanted to know about this, for one, most of the words are in Japanese on the bottom here, so it doesn't give you a whole lot of information. But if you did want to keep the box is inches by 11 inches by 7.5 inches high. Okay, so that's for keeping it. The actual figure itself is 11 inches across, 5 inches high, and 5 inches across. So if you need to put him on a shelf somewhere, those are the dimensions you need to have. He is a fully painted PVC piece. We are talking about Mr. Kotobukiya. There isn't a whole lot of negative things to say about this piece at all. It follows the form of the original Spider-Man villain, Venom. You can see he is having the spider on the front and the spider on the back. To me, that is Venom continuity. But let's take a look at his face. I'm going to pull that up as close as I can. That mouth is wet. It looks like he's got spit coming off of him. It looks like if he talked, he'd be shooting spit into your eye right now. That's how wet he looks. The paint on this, all through the arms, illuminates the vascular nature of his muscles. There are veins all over him. There is no end to the level of detail that they put into every part of his musculature. Even the back. The way his foot lifts off the back, I'm telling you, the detail on that, I feel like I can scratch. I can smell feet. That's how good this is. Now, if I had anything to say about it at all, this comes in two pieces, here and here. You don't have to put it together. They come connected for you. I don't know why they couldn't have done that as a single piece, but he sits perfectly. There is no rocking. There is no moving. And in every orientation you stick him, he looks phenomenal. So in addition to his wet look, that he looks vibrant, he looks like he's ready to go tear into some flesh. Like it's an unstoppable thing. His arms have grown here to the Venom heights. They go all the way out to the edge of the board. Look at the nails. Look at how well they're detailed. The other arm has a massive hand. Again, both of them are sort of in Venom growth mode. So you know he can change the size of those hands. They get a little bigger. You can have things shooting out of his back and what have you. We don't have any of the other symbiote pieces that roll off of him, but he is sitting on what looks to be sort of a broken street rock area. And even though it's all black and matches the color of him, it's seamless. It looks beautiful. It looks like he's either on some terrain or another planet, or something has just got broken up significantly. But there is veining on the inside here. What looks like some of the symbiote has either fallen off or it's milking back onto him to jump onto his skeleton again. So here's the question. At $99.99, is this thing worth putting in the cabinet or on your shelf somewhere? And I got lucky. This was given to me as a gift for Christmas. Now, would I go and purchase it for $99.99? Yeah, I gotta have it. And I'd probably put it next to some other Venom statues that are awesome because Venom is just an awesome character. That is all on the Venom statue for today from Kotobukiya. I would definitely go look it up. I'm going to put it in the description below. So if you guys want to go pick it up yourself, you sure can. If you have any questions about this piece and I didn't answer it, let me know. If you have a piece that you want us to review, put it in the comments. We'll do our best to pick it up and review it for you. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, and keep watching Tony the Toy Rat for the next review. Thanks a lot, guys.